Last time on Will Save. It's a trap! And Nico Orion walked right into it as he was shot in the chest with an ice carbine. After checking Algiada's room for more traps, the group started searching for clues. During their investigation, Dr. OK discovers a ledger with mysterious transactions on it, one of them implicating First Mate Lozu. Here's discovered a conversation between a mysterious contact and security agent Algiada, detailing the removal of the captain. Suspicion heightens when Rick 19 discovers an old photo of Professor Benjamin standing next to someone who looks like Algiada. What does any of this mean? Find out this time on Will Save.
What a week it has been after last week's episode, and I really want to get into this episode and our playing, but I first want to talk about secret talents that we all have. And if there's anything in particular that anyone would like to share, please. Nope. Anyone like Kev.
Anyone who's named Kevin.
I have exceptionally good handwriting.
Or Will. Okay, Will shared that he has exceptionally good handwriting.
I've been told. I don't know.
I'm looking at a note that he wrote right now, and I can confirm that is mostly true.
Mostly true?
No, he's a very good handwriter. It's good.
Nick, Kelly, Kev.
But that pales in comparison to some of us.
To some of us who are superheroes in their own right.
Heroes and pillars of the community.
Yeah, like a neighborhood.
Or degenerates that just haven't been caught yet.
I don't like where this is going at all.
Tell us, Kevin.
Tell us, regale us,
Kevin.
I don't even know how we brought that up. Somebody was
Kevin.
like, "Oh, because I was wiggling my fingers in front of the screen."
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess one of my secret talents is shadow puppets.
Oh,
I am fairly good. I'm not going to say I'm the best. I can't do like magic, but yeah.
But
I
like
can do
2006, 2007 back-to-back champ.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was like U.S. national, not global.
Right. Yeah. Didn't make the Olympics team, but certainly national level. How do you find out?
The best puppet master on his submarine.
What's your origin story, Kev?
So I guess the way I knew that I learned that I was such a good
you have this
shadow
gift.
puppet master, shadow master.
Yeah, shadow master.
Master of the shadows.
The power went out in my neighborhood.
That should be your gamer tag, like Shadow Masters.
Shadow
757.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
No, the power went out in my neighborhood one time, and like the whole neighborhood went dark. And so my family and I, this is like right after sundown or whatever. So my family and I were sitting in the living room, and we were bored. So we had a lantern and we had the blinds closed. So I was doing shadow puppets onto the curtain. And I just did my like regular routine. I have a dog and a rabbit, and I can do a gorilla and an elephant. And then I started telling stories, and I had like the dog chasing the rabbit and some other stuff. And I was doing all this show work, and then the lights came back on. And so my family stepped outside to like make sure the neighborhood came back on. And apparently the entire neighborhood had been watching my shadow show.
That is
they are
awesome.
And so yes, apparently I'm at least popular in my old neighborhood for my shadow puppet abilities.
When you show up, are they like, "Hey, that's Shadow Master.
That's Shadow Master.
Hey, what are you doing?
Puppet Master.
Hey, Shadow Master." You like go to the local high school
It is a
football game
cool
on Friday
moniker.
night, and they like give you a touchdown from the stands.
Up on the big, they projected onto the big screen.
Yeah.
It's like,
Local celebrity Shadow Master. Yeah, that's awesome.
The bat and the bird and the butterfly.
You got that thing that
I actually get really
Dark side.
frustrated with like TV shows that do it. So like we were watching American Housewife, and on one of the episodes at the end of it, there's one of the characters is doing shadow puppets, but it's like they show the hands and then they show the shadow puppet, and it's clearly not like an actual shadow puppet. It's like
Lame.
digitally. And I'm like, yeah,
What?
like you guys can't even pretend that like. Anyways,
They can't even hire a good puppet master.
yeah, like me, they should just call me up, and that's right.
you should consult for them. You should be like
Yeah.
a consultant for the movie industry.
Obviously, you should be a prop master who does just shadow puppets,
Yeah.
Speaking
or
of prop
an actual
masters,
actual prop master.
I was on a set because I used to do background acting for those who don't know, and I was on a set of a military movie. I don't even remember the name of it now. It's like Indisposable or something. I forget.
The dispenser.
Okay.
It was like a small time independent film,
Mhm.
but it was all military based, and they had a guy there that was like their military expert. But I was looking at all their uniforms, and like nobody had their uniforms right, and I'm, I just gotten out of the Navy, so I was like, I went to the prop master and was like, hey, I'm just letting you know, like the belts are all wrong. If you do it this way, not only can you make sure they're all right, but it also makes it easier to take it on and off, and some other like small facts about like how a military person actually does it with these uniforms. And she was like, "Oh yeah, thanks," and ignored me. And I was like, "Cool." Okay,
Wow.
whatever.
Years of experience gone.
You just make like a
Yeah.
shadow puppet with like a dinosaur eating her. You're like,
I,
yes.
and I'm like, well, I had to do a shadow puppet showing them putting on a belt
Yeah.
properly, because
That's
nobody knows how to put on a belt apparently.
that's how you do all of your presentations for work and everything now. Is you just do
It's
it
hard
shadow
digitally
puppets.
though. It's
Yeah,
really
it's really
hard.
hard. It's hard. I don't know how you do it over Zoom. It's really tough. Yeah.
Kevin is really
All right.
talented though. He's also a good artist and stuff. So,
He's a great artist. Yeah.
Indeed.
I also my PowerPoint like drawing skills are actually, I think, pretty damn good. I'm just gonna.
Just
John
gonna-
would know. John has seen.
Just gonna
my-
yeah.
You should
Just gonna
put them
show
up
off.
for hire on Etsy.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Fiverr. Yeah.
I'll
do
draw
it.
your diagrams in PowerPoint and shadow puppets.
Yeah. We'll save the podcast side hustle. Yeah. Hire us on Fiverr for all your PowerPoint presentations. If you like what you hear. All right, let's get down to it.
Let's get down to business.
That's
feet.
the Huns.
To your feet. Just to your feet.
to your feet. To your feet. Okay, so I think last time there was a lot of discovery of stuff.
You know, like an ice cannon shooting me in the chest. Like, yeah, that's discovery.
Yeah, it's a lot of discovery. I want to go over all the discovery. So let's do a little highlight reel. There was Dr. OK and Rick overhearing a conversation between Algiata, the Riforian chief security officer, and Trostanek, a Vesk bounty hunter, regarding some plan. There was Professor Brodent Benjamin asking you to check on the disappearance of Algiata. And then he also mentions being worried about some sort of relic. Odd. While checking out Trostanek's room, you find a gift-wrapped package, right? As well as, I believe, a note. And I think you read the note and it seemed to be from Trostanek's wifey, right?
Yeah.
Then, another big thing, you go into Algiata's room. It is trapped with an ice carbine that hits Nico in the chest. You find a couple things. You find a paper account ledger with some transfers to known Pact Worlds and known Pact World and Near Space banks, but also a conspicuous line that says 4LP ship repairs. You find a data pad, right, wherein there's like some coded communication thread that indicates that upon returning to the Pact Worlds, so when you get back, Captain Ramim could be in some trouble. And it seems Algiata was maybe willing to give up Captain Ramim, maybe some sort of information in exchange for what could likely be the Chimera. And then finally, as you're resting for 10 minutes in Algiada's room, you notice a picture of an archaeological dig site with 2 people in the frame. One is a young man who looks a great deal like Algiada, and the other is a younger, clean-shaven Professor Brodent Benjamin. Now, there are other clues and events and pieces of information that have occurred. There's Grath, who you talked.
That we've all missed.
What? Yeah, that was all missed.
There's other information that
No. Things that happened, like talking about Grath when you all first talked to him. I think he was talking about losing some stuff. Lozu standing still, the first mate, just standing stone cold still in the hallway. Also, this Star Dream 2 emblazoned on the panel. But if you want to bring those up, that's fine. But I just figured we'd start with these. What are your characters thinking with all these clues?
All right, so Rick is trying to piece this all together. Again, this is a very strange situation for anybody. Picture that you get onto a cruise ship, and then the cruise ship stops, and there's all this chaos going on. And the passengers, there's 4 passengers that link up together and are like, hey guys, let's work together to figure out what's going on. That's where we are. And Rick is cautious of not only is he cautious of all the stuff going on the ship, but the 3 people that he's associated with closely, especially the weird slime doctor.
Wow.
But no, that got Will's attention.
Yeah. Will looked up at that.
So we have Lozu and Kiev are definitely in some kind of romantic relationship.
Yes.
We know that Algiada might be double crossing her own ship because she's associated with Troskanek, and he's got some kind of plan that she thinks he shouldn't go through with. And now it's coming out that this letter or this data pad has this weird stuff about Uncle R, which we deduced that it is actually the captain. So here's what Rick thinks is that Algiada and Trostanek were going to take over this ship and kill off the captain for whatever the situation was, that whatever deal they made with whoever. Except now that this professor's on board, Algiada's got second thoughts because the professor's connection to her father. So that's where Rick stands with this. Also, I still don't know where Lozu and Kiev come in because Trostanek pointed at Kiev as being some kind of bad character. So,
Kev, can I just say what was most impressive about that whole thing was that you did it all in shadow puppets, and although shadow puppets are not good for it's bad for podcasts, but I knew exactly what you were saying. So it was really impressive.
That was
amazing.
We'll have that.
It was
if you look on
masterpiece.
YouTube later, we'll have the shadow puppet up.
Yeah.
Your Trostanek was particularly good.
So I knew immediately who you were talking about.
I'm sorry. I'm just really good at Vesks. Yeah.
What about anybody else? Any thoughts?
Well, if it wasn't personal for Nico before, it is now.
Why?
It is now. Well, Nico before was he was going to try to play the situation to his advantage. He was curious. Now he just got shot in the chest. Nico, while he's starting to fit the pieces together, the gloves are off, and Nico's thinking, someone's going to die. Someone is going to die.
Wow.
Dang.
Like Nico's
You were
gonna
calling
kill
Rick
someone?
a murder bot.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Nico was so nice to Lozu, and now Nico's like, I don't know. I think I'm just going to mess some people up.
I got shot in the
Lozu's
chest.
By who? By who?
By
Lozu's trap.
Is it
someone's
Lozu?
trap. By someone's trap.
Someone's trap. Lozu asks us to go.
So
directly
that's
to this
why
room.
someone's going to die. I don't know who it is, nor does Nico doesn't know who it is. But when Nico finds out, someone's expendable and someone's going to die.
Someone is expendable. Any other thoughts before we head on back to our old haunt, the Chimera?
I mean, Dr. OK is mostly wants just answers. More than he wants people dead, which, he's kind of indifferent about. But Yes, I'd like to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, Hears feels the same pretty much. He really is interested in that relic. Kind of wants to just get around all of this by kind of taking control of the whole situation on board. If that means taking over the ship, then so be it. We'll see what the team decides. And honestly, the Lozu thing was the creepiest, so I think that's what he's most interested in terms of the mysteries of the ship. Yeah.
That was pretty creepy.
Here's also his interest was piqued when we joked about taking over the ship.
Yeah,
because
really
his pirate
piqued.
instincts were like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's the only way. Violence is always the answer.
Strategic violence.
Murder.
Strategic. Well, I think it's time. If I recall, you all went into Algiada's room, and you are resting there for 10 minutes so Nico can get his stamina points back. And it was at that time that... Wait, what?
I said booyah.
Booyah, yes. Booyah, as the kids say. And
I don't appreciate you calling me a kid, John.
That's what's hip, bro.
Yeah, what's going on, fellow kids? Saying memes on a podcast is a killer. Everyone loves it. So you look over and you see this photo. Somehow, you just didn't really look when you were in here before. You just didn't take a close look, but you do this time. What are you all thinking?
This is a photo of Algiada's presumed father? Somebody who has a semblance?
Presumed, yeah. It's a young professor with a male. What is she called? I forget.
Riforian.
Rhododendron.
Riforian. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that. So you're thinking. What are you guys thinking? Nico? Here's
Nico is just getting up from resting a little bit, and he's plain and simple. He's taking 2 pistols out. He's just like, all right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Do what exactly?
We'll take over the ship. I think that's what Nico had in mind.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. We were just about to, as Hears remembers, also consider doing that. So Hears is kind of eyeing Nico.
I believe the discussion was we were going to head to the bridge just to check on everyone.
And-
I
right. Well,
yes.
and then we'll decide what we do.
I do not wish to be arrested upon arriving at Absalom. However, I do find it pertinent that we get to the bottom of this, or perhaps we might not make it.
It's either we get arrested here or we die upon arrival or prior to. So
Let's just take a measure of caution, shall we?
that is a concern of mine. The note said, upon the Chimera's return to the Pact Worlds.
Yes.
Right.
It's around this time. Yeah, go ahead, Nico.
we're gonna have to, one way or another, we're gonna end up being taking control of the ship. I'd rather it be sooner than later. That way we can disrupt whoever our mysterious adjutant is. And Nico points to his chest.
I will say this, though. We cannot take this ship alone. We will have to have people on our side, and so perhaps firing first and sorting out what happens later might not be the best strategy.
Nico's going to look at Dr. OK with a cocky expression. He's just going to say, you just haven't seen how good of a shot I am yet.
That's not what I was saying, but okay. You want to run the ship by yourself? Go right ahead.
Nico's going to respond back just like, look, someone shot me. That doesn't happen. Someone is going to die. And rest assured, someone is going to be in pain before they die. I have a reputation to uphold, and that reputation is one of excellence and one of do not cross me.
Violence.
I like your style.
So we have two party members who think violence is the answer, and two party members who are like, maybe.
Nico winks over at Hears.
Dr. OK, you feel a little on your data pad.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Can I roll a perception to see if I noticed that?
Sure.
Yep. I'll roll perception.
I got a 19 plus 4. So I got
Ooh.
a 23 on that.
Okay.
Nice.
My perception was a straight up 18.
18 as well.
Do I get
Yeah,
to
I mean-
roll against it?
Are you trying to hide it?
I don't know.
Do I want to hide it?
I mean, you, at
I
this
don't know
point, like,
either. That's
your cell phone
This
just
is a
went,
question for you. Yeah.
real loud. We
Yeah.
all just turn and see you like pull your phone up.
It was
Yeah.
nothing.
Be like, more Tinder matches.
Roll, would you
check.
look on the tentacles of that one? No.
Wow. There's a notification that's
So
been
I'm going
pushed
to look
to
at
your...
the notification.
Yeah, there's a notification that's been pushed to your data pad that the motion sensor outside is going off.
Oh, that's something we all
It goes
wanna know
off
about.
like there's one that comes in. The first one comes in. It's like it was tripped, and then another one comes in that it was tripped and now is staying there.
There's someone outside.
Nico's going to look at everybody quietly, and he's going to, with his pistol, kind of like nudge and indicate to everybody to take hiding places around the door and to wait in ambush.
Are we storming the hallway, or are we waiting for them to come in?
So Nico walks, and
When they come in.
Nico goes to hide. What do the rest of you do?
Can I see the map, Mr. Game
Oh.
Master?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr.
Why?
Game
Of course. Why? Of course.
I
Why
rolled an
didn't you
18 on
ask
my
sooner?
perception. I get to see the map. No.
You do. I was gonna say you do successfully see the map.
Well then.
Well, all right. Here's takes cover with his new gun and points it at the door.
Rick is going to walk up to the door and look through the eye hole.
There's no. Have we?
What do you mean there's no eye hole?
Because it's
Eye
a
holes
door
are
that
outdated.
separates like this.
There's no screen for the eye
No,
hole?
'cause
Like
it's
some
a private
virtual
room.
eye
It's-
hole?
It's a private room. No.
Yeah, why would it
Peepholes
not
are
have
obsolete.
an eye? Yeah, that's ridiculous, John.
Are
Kev,
you
really
challenging me on
adamant.
whether they're eye holes? Yeah. Is this a
How
challenge?
would yeah, this is a challenge. I'm just saying, like, even the most high tech hotels would have some kind of way to look out or like see directly in front of the door.
Do you want to roll
There's-
off to see if it has an eye hole or not?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do that. What
Yeah.
do I roll? Do I get a bonus or is it just 20/20?
We're just doing D20s. Let's just see what happens.
Roll off.
I got an 8.
Ooh, I got a 7.
Oh my gosh.
An eye hole appears.
I'll give you that there's no eye hole, but there is a screen that Rick can hold down the button and see like a camera that points directly out from the
You
door.
can't see. You look out and
like a ring. Can I say that?
like a ring. This is what you see.
Trademark.
You see mostly somebody short is standing. It looks like it's probably a Ysoki standing, not facing the door, looking down the hallway.
Rat guy.
Can I? The
Rat
only
guy.
yeah. So
His return.
do I need to roll anything for this, or like the only Ysoki we know on board is Grath?
Yep.
Yes.
So do I see a tail?
It's likely Grath, is what I'll say. You don't
Is there-
you don't need
is
to
there-
roll. Like you as Rick are like, there's only one Ysoki that I know on board.
Yeah, but Keeve is also a like rodent like.
No, Keeve is a Marikoi, which are tall creatures.
Okay, tall,
Tall, short.
Yeah. Okay. So Rick will pull his gun, his pistol, and then open the door.
And when the door opens, you see before you Grath. Standing probably, I put him a little ahead, standing closer in front of the door, looking down at his data pad, has some headphones in, turns, sees you, and look of surprise on his face. Hey! Is everything okay?
Good evening.
Nico at that point is going to ask Rick, he's going to be like, is that our friend out there? Is that Grath?
It is.
Hey, is that that Nico guy?
Grath, get in here.
Yeah, Rick will step back and like usher him in as he puts his gun back in his holster.
Grath like takes out his headphones and he just steps up to the front of the door and he looks in. Is this the thing that Lozu asked you to do? Is this that?
Don't play stupid. Get in here. All the way in. I'm not playing games right now. And he takes one of his pistols and he points at his chest. Shots have been fired. I'm not playing around. Get in here.
He doesn't do that. Instead, he just stands and looks at you and says, I was getting ready to go to the gym, and now you're pointing a gun at me. Is this really what you want to do right now?
Nico's going to do an intimidation check. He's like, I'm not playing around.
Oh
One more time.
God.
Get in here.
Kidding me.
Rick's going to step in front of Nico and
I'm going to shoot Nico with a tranquilizer.
All right, so
Yes,
Rick
stab him in
steps
the
in
neck.
front, and Rick,
That's
are
a
you
19.
doing...
That's a 19 in total. That's a 12 on the roll, 7 on the plus.
And Rick, what are you doing?
I kind of put my hand back towards Nico as in like a calm down, and I like get close to Grath and tell him like, I'm sorry to bother you, Grath, but we do think that there is something important to talk about.
All right, look, I know that Lozu asked you to go looking for stuff with Algiata. I was going to the gym, but I'm curious to find out, and I'll talk, but only if you keep your dog on a leash there.
Dog. Look who's talking. I might have Hears over there call you Rat Boy a couple more times.
Wait, Rat Guy's
Rick-
here? Oh, wow.
Question for Will was: we all knew about the tail ring?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm gonna bring it up with him anyway.
Okay, so I'll step out into the
Look,
hall.
why don't we do
with
that? Hold on.
Grath.
Look, you know what we could all use, it sounds like? A drink.
Is this Grath talking or John?
This is Grath.
Oh, okay, good.
So why don't I just go grab a drink? You guys are welcome to come into my room. We can have a drink, or I can bring the drinks back over here.
Grath, I
Whichever you
think
want.
that sounds like an excellent idea.
Yes.
Maybe Nico should stay behind, though.
You know, Nico, I don't know what your problem is today. I don't know why you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but we had a good time last time. I hope
did.
that we can just have a good time this time. And I'm sorry about what happened to you, but why don't we just have a drink and we can all talk about it?
Grath. We did have a good time last night, but to be honest, our friendship here is a little suspect at the moment due to your lack of empathy at the bolt that's in my chest right now.
Nobody can see that you got shot, man.
Yeah,
you
can?
can definitely see that there was a burn, but I will say this: you entered into the conversation with like a super threat, so Grath is not going to be super empathetic at the moment. And he literally just said, I'm sorry for what's going on.
Not everyone's guilty.
Look, guys, let me just go get the drink. You can come with me if you're worried. And he like looks at Nico, if you're worried, and then walks over to his room, which is right across the hall.
Not everyone's guilty, man.
Does anyone follow or no?
Before Rick walks out the room, he reaches back and grabs that picture of Algiata's
Okay.
potential father.
Okay.
Is that the right way of saying it? And then he's going to follow Grath.
Okay. So Grath walks over and opens the
Is
door.
that Grath's room right across the hall?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Good job, Nico. Way to...
So he walks over and he walks in. Rick, you're the only person who's coming with.
Apparently.
I'm
Okay.
going for sure.
We'll all go.
Rick pauses at the door and says, like, may I enter?
Yeah. Come on in. Come on in.
Nico's going to look over at Hears and he's going to say, if Rat Boy's giving us the drinks, watch what he puts in them.
Oh, my God.
That's
So
a good
you
idea.
you walk over.
I'm gonna
you go in
slip
the guest
something into Nico's drink.
By the way, you guys can't hear that. He just whispered that into Hears' ear.
room. Then
Roll perception.
Yeah. You need to.
Deception?
I need Dr.
I got a
Okay and
17.
Rick to roll perception.
17 on perception.
What about
Gotcha.
deception for me?
19.
19. Give me a deception check, Nick.
I just want to make sure I see my deception modifier.
Is there
Or
a
is that
deception?
sleight
I
of hand?
see there's a bluff,
I would
Bluff or
say
disguise.
not disguise. Disguise like a physical
bluff.
disguise. Yeah, I'd say bluff.
Okay.
Sleight of hand is like a physical thing.
That's a 21, 15 plus 6.
All right, you guys don't hear it.
Dang.
Only hears it.
But I heard
so
the
Graf
shit
walks
that he
in.
said earlier, so I'm still gonna drug him.
Okay. Well, let's get to it. You walk in. His room, kind of messy, a little bright, pretty nice. There's no desk. In fact, there's a still where he's clearly been making his own alcohol. And he walks over. There's like a little shelf next to it, and there's some like really cool, odd-looking glasses that have like a spout, and you can like drink out of it. And so he walks over and he sees, oh, all of you coming in. All right. So 5? We're doing 5? Are we all drinking?
5 shots.
5 is an appropriate count.
Yeah.
We're all having a sip.
Contain
Hey,
any salt?
it does not have any salt.
Pour me one, sir.
You are
Nico-
welcome to pour your own.
Nico accepts a glass, pours his own. And,
Yeah, so he hands you the glass, and as he does, he says, "You guys like these glasses? They're pretty cool, huh? Pretty
They
neat.
are quite interesting.
My,
Where did you obtain them?
my kid's sister actually she actually made them. Yeah, she actually made them.
No
Well, she
kidding.
did here, and then he like kind of excited. He like pulls out his little thing and he starts to like show you pictures of his kid sister, and it's like her, in different. There's like 1 or 2.
Lingerie? That's weird.
What? No. What? Wow. Okay. All right. This podcast is not going in that direction. Wow. Okay. So he shows you the pictures, and it's like her, she's like on the street, and then there's like one of her making the glasses. And when he pulls out the picture of her like on the street, it's like he like zoomed into a picture of her with some friends. They're all standing in the city somewhere in the daytime. And, Rick, you see the picture and you see the background, and something in you just like, it like rings a really distant bell. It feels weirdly familiar. It's like when you smell something you haven't smelled from a long time and it's tied to some memory, but like you can't follow the rabbit hole down. You can't like remember everything. It's really...
Man, is there something I can roll to get more from that?
You could do a wisdom check to try and see if you can remember more. I think.
You think? Wisdom, I have a +0, so this is going nowhere. I got 3.
Yeah.
So it flashes and then fades away.
Yeah, it fades away, and I don't think anybody else like caught the expression on your face if there was any. But yeah, and then
Nico's going to
he
roll
shows up.
perception on that.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Yeah, he's an android, so nothing. And you didn't really even know what to look for because like there wasn't anything going on, right?
No, there wasn't
to
anything
you.
going on, but Nico wanted to he's a master judger of character, so he was just
Master.
hoping that something.
Can I ask, like, is it something to do, like, is his sister familiar, or is it just the background?
The
is familiar?
background. It just
Okay.
like maybe it was like something in the background, but like you can't really be sure. But you're like, huh, weird. Okay, I feel like, huh, yeah, weird. Like it just, it's literally like you smell something and you're like, what? Why do I know that smell? It's like it's like it's a bit nostalgic in a way, and you're just not quite sure why.
Rick's like head hurts just a little bit about this, and so he just kind of asks Grath, like, "May I ask where your sister lives?"
Well, I mean, I'll just tell you, we're all friends here, right, Nico?
Nico say, I'm like, I'll calm down after I had this drink. You can understand, Graf. You'd probably be pretty jumpy and trigger fingerish true if you'd just been shot. So give me a break.
Well,
Give me a break. We had a good time last night. I'm going to need some alcohol before I have a good time again.
so he says, well, she doesn't. I'm from Akiton, and my sister unfortunately doesn't live there anymore because she doesn't live anywhere anymore. I don't think so. At least
am
she's
so sorry to hear that, Grath. I did not
it's all
mean
right.
to.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
That's as close as Rick gets to empathy.
Okay.
His emotions are.
Yeah, no, it's good. Hey, it's fine. You asked, I'm going to talk about it. It's fine. It's all good. So, anyway, I was going to ask, walks over, sits on the bed. If I may pry a little bit. So, didn't Lozu put y'all up to searching around? And if you don't mind me asking, did you find anything? It looks like there was some trouble here with Nico and the gun.
Just to be clear, he knows that Algiada's missing, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about the activity around Algiada's room?
Activity around Algiada.
Have you noticed anything strange?
When was the last time you saw Algiada?
Last time I saw Algiada, I guess it was yesterday. Went to the bridge. Yeah, I saw her leaving. Haven't really seen her since then.
Have you seen anyone else go into that room?
No.
Possibly Lozu?
No. No, I didn't see Lozu going into that room. Lozu, I think, was busy doing something else.
0 sense motive, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Same.
Yeah, Nico rolled the sense motive as well.
What y'all get?
Wow. 3.
3.
Oh, I can't even do sense. Oh, I can't do sense motive. I have a -1.
That's a 15 for Nico, 9 plus
Rick.
6.
Rick believes everything that
Okay.
Sorry.
Krath is saying.
That's not a
Doctor, okay?
15. That's a 13, 9 plus 4.
Doctor, okay?
15.
15. Yeah. He seems very honest in saying that when you suggest that Lozu was somebody that went in there, he's kind of like, really? Like, Lozu is the person that you think went in there? Like, you clearly don't know Lozu. Like she would not go in there. It's kind of the tone of voice that he kind of says with it. So he basically says, definitely not Lozu. She didn't go in there. I think there was some point where I thought I saw whoever the Vesk passenger is.
Trust Connect?
Yeah, they went into. They talked to the captain. Heard him talking about some thrusters. They were talking in the room. That was it. But I haven't seen anybody go into Algiada's room. Yeah, Lozu is she's funny. She hasn't had an easy go of it. You know, I'm sure one day she'll be more confident, but I don't know if you can tell, but she's a little less than confident.
So,
What can you tell us of her connection to Kiev, the mechanic in the engine room?
You know, it's funny. I think there could be something going on with her and them, but okay, so she did seem concerned about him. He last night, I think, got some. I don't know. We've had drinks before. They last night. There's something going on with them because we've had drinks before, but they came by and just asked for just a whole bottle, and then I think they drank a lot of it. So I think Lozu was probably a little worried about that. So. That's as far as I know. So maybe a little more than friends.
I believe now would be a good time to inform you that we were asked to go to Algiada's room on behalf of Lozu.
Yeah.
And when we opened the door, there was a trap set.
Oh,
that is why Nico is so upset.
I got shot, and he says it again.
So you can see our predicament. The issue now is who set that trap and why.
yeah,
I do
what
not
can you
know.
tell us about Algiada?
Algiada is she's interesting. I think.
Regale us, please.
Oh,
While I
let me
enjoy
regale
this
you.
Fine spirit.
It's
of
good
yours.
moonshine, right? It's good
Yes.
moonshine. Yeah,
It is.
It's great. I made it myself.
It's all right.
Look, I think maybe I mentioned it last night. I don't know. Let's start with this. Her and I had a falling out, okay? Because you know what she did? She took my tail ring. She took it when we were sparring in the gym, right out from under my nose, and my grandfather gave me that ring, and it's from a long line of the Morrow Akiton families. And so she denied it, but I can't trust her. And she's got some like side
don't mean
business
to
with the cat.
interrupt
No,
you.
there's a lot.
But
Wait, what about side business?
I was recently.
Yeah. Nico wants to know about the side business too. He's gonna be like, "What side business?"
We got a couple of people talking right now. So let's start with Dr. OK.
I was just going to say and interrupt you, Greth, but I was in the gym earlier, where I found a ring. Would it be this? Can I like show him the ring
Well,
with diplomacy or
damn.
something? I don't know.
Yeah. Make a diplomacy check.
So you said that Algiata took the ring from him?
14.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hot damn. That's my. I guess. Maybe it fell off. Maybe she didn't take it. I don't know. She doesn't have the best relationship with people here on the ship. She can be a little unfriendly. But I guess she didn't take my ring, so
Does Nico remember?
I'll just apologize.
Does Nico remember that? Does Nico remember, or did he see when he was looking in there, Dr. OK picking up the tail ring?
I don't know. I think it was just Dr. OK who was in there. I think, Nico, you were outside, right?
Yeah,
I think we all were.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were all outside, which is why I want to know. Would Nico know that he had the tail ring prior?
Oh man, Nico is so suspicious of everybody.
I think
including
Dr.
us.
OK said it. I could be wrong, but I feel like Dr. OK was like, hey, here, this is.
He's not suspicious. He's just saying, he's like, we found it in there with a bunch of goblins. Lucky. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, we spar a lot, or at least we used to, until I thought she stole it, and then I guess she didn't. So, look, thank you so much for
wait.
this.
You're
I
welcome.
really
Iron
appreciate
Rat
this.
guy. Wait, what about
look,
this
hey,
side business?
Look, I like you here's, but you're going to need to start calling me by my name if we're going to be friends here.
Grath.
Nico looks
Yeah.
over at Tim and just kind of nods, and I'm like, okay, do it.
Yeah.
All right, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Fair
My
enough,
bad.
yeah.
The side business, Algiata's. What's all that about?
So, I don't know too much, but I think Algiata and the captain have some, like, side business going on. Could be a little shady. Yeah, sometimes we get, like, some unsavory cargo or passengers, and he looks over at Nico. So, it could just be,
Nico just chuckles.
I think personally that Captain Ramin used to be involved in like some crime stuff, I mean, growing up in Morrow, certainly you see your fair share of it, but I'm just saying, I think you can tell a spade when you see a spade. So, look, you talked before about Lozu. I'm sorry that you were shot, Nico, but here's the thing. My knowledge of Lozu is that she really wants to be a Starfinder. And she did not have an easy go of being that. So I think she's trying to get some experience under her belt. And, she asked me a little bit about, she said that she had asked you all to help. And I said, I probably would have done the same if I was somebody who made decisions like that. But that's not part of my job. But I think that was a good call. You kind of got to help her out, but she's a really good egg. And I think I'm confident that one day that she'll be a Starfinder. She'll kill it.
So you have a lot of faith and trust in Lozu?
Absolutely. I do.
Fascinating.
That makes me think that this is all backwards. That Algiata's the good guy and Lozu is more and more bad. I think she's got these people all fooled. Oh my god.
Nico's going to look over at Graf, and he's going to be like, look, sorry you feel I'm unsavory. I'm an unsavory person to travel with. I got shot. Graf, I
I can
think
concur with that.
Graf, I think you and I can both agree, like, if you were shot, you'd be wanted. You'd be looking for blood.
Look, I totally get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
We
just
we
glad
weren't
that you
shot
like.
at either.
Sorry.
Nothing.
I believe that trap was set for all of us.
It sounds. Look, it's worrisome that Algiata has not turned up. I mean, have you found out anything about where she is or what's going on? Just
No, we have not.
well, it sounds like somebody doesn't want people finding out. So for that, and he takes his glass, I'm going to toast you all for working on this, because, again, I trust Lozu's choice. I think she made a good choice, so good luck trying to find out Giada.
Thank you, Grath, and cheers to your safety as well.
Thank
And
you.
we clank glasses, and as we drink, Nico's going to do a sleight of hand check, and he's going to fake taking the drink, but he's going to close his lips so no alcohol actually goes into his mouth.
Okay.
It just dribbles down the side of his face.
Give me... okay.
Oh, shit. That's an 18 plus 4.
Yeah.
So you like turn your head and throw it over your shoulder type thing?
I feel like
so-
with that I feel like it like maybe like goes like right in your mouth, and then you kind of turn to put the glass down, but you spit it right back out, you know?
Oh, okay.
Or like, you know, it's like, it's so well done that it's just like a, yeah. And for people at home listening, I turned around and mimicked doing that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Kevin did a shadow puppet version.
And Kevin did a shadow puppet version, and it was better than I could have imagined. I shed it to you.
Because I'm that good.
Look,
Hashtag Shadow Master.
hashtag shadow.
Hashtag
Look,
Shadow Master.
I do want to, I do need to get out. I was kind of let go a little early from the bridge. They're
During
dealing
a
with
crisis?
everything that's going on. They're dealing with what's going on.
Yeah,
I'm the
aren't
pilot
you the
here.
pilot?
We don't.
You can't even pilot right now.
Yeah, so I just asked if I could go. Look, I really want to start listening to. Do you guys like strawberry machine cake? Give me a knowledge check.
Would I do that? Would that be a culture check or a knowledge check?
Culture check.
Culture check. I don't even have culture on
Notice
it.
that, yeah.
Oh, that's a 19 plus 7 for me. That's a 26.
Nice.
I'm gonna just have to say that I don't know that.
I don't have
Unless-
culture.
Nico, you know that Strawberry Machine Cake is like a super popular band.
Where are they from?
I think they are from Absalom
I
Station.
got a 26 on my culture check, and I jam
You
out
also
to
know.
I don't know on a 26?
No, you also know.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
I jam
Yeah.
out all the time.
Oh, they're great. They're great. I really like their first album. Shoot, what was the name of that?
Strawberry Shortcake, wasn't it?
It wasn't a self-titled album. No.
No, it's like a...
I thought it was like Castrovel Collision or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
maybe.
I just think Nico's going to say, look, I think it's just all a little bit derivative of the old archaeological find of Strawberry Fields Forever, okay?
All right. Hey, everyone's a critic. So that's fine. Look, I don't want to kick you all out, but I did just take 2 drinks, and I do kind of want to get to the gym before the
No,
rest
thank
of the
you
day.
for your time, Grath. We do appreciate everything that you have told us.
You are welcome.
Yes. Hang on
Bye,
to your ring, Grath.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you again.
And Nico's going to do a little bit of a diplomacy check here, and he's just going to say, sorry about the intimidation here.
Give me your diplomacy roll.
Okay. That is a 7 plus what? Diplomacy plus 6. So that's a 13.
What are you all thinking? Or do you want to play it out?
Rick just rolled a 21 for perception on his room. Just one last look around.
Okay. Yeah, you don't find... there's nothing of note in his room. There's nothing that
secret
stands
doors
out.
or anything.
Nope. No secret doors.
All right.
What was the result, John, of the diplomacy roll?
Like I said, look, I've been shot before. Seems like maybe you, this might be one of your first times. It's all right.
I get shot.
I know that it can be a traumatic experience.
Wow.
So
Graf,
I totally get it.
He replies to Graf, and he's just like, look, it's not the first time being shot at. It's the first time actually getting shot.
Right.
Oh.
And hey, I get it. Everyone reacts differently when it happens. It's all right. So
Perhaps
don't worry.
I can give you something, Nico, to calm down.
Oh, are you?
Nico's
shadow
gonna
puppet of a needle coming into a neck.
Nico's gonna look over at Dr. OK. He's like, keep your needles away from me, okay?
Look, I'm gonna get going. Why don't we head on out? I appreciate it, Nico. I do.
Rick's gonna step into the hallway and do like a look up and down the hall. Do you want me to do a perception for that, or is that just a
Yeah, give me a perception check.
natural 20? So 24.
Wow, impressive.
Good job, Cap.
Yeah.
What is everyone else doing?
Nico's gonna echo along that sentiment. He's gonna roll for perception as well, just because he's
Okay.
looking.
Okay.
So, that's a natural 15.
Here sees everyone kind of doing that, and so we'll do that as well. It's a 9.
He sees everyone scrutinizing
Kind of looking around,
the hallway. Yeah,
kneeling
yeah,
over.
okay. Grath walks out behind you. What did you get here?
9.
9. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems pretty calm until from the south of the map, like where the double doors are, like here, right? So at the top there are the double doors that are like the bridge. The south, you all investigated. Those go down to the lower decks, right? From that direction, you do start to hear this like as if there's running, and it gets louder and louder. And then the
Rick
doors.
is gonna draw his gun.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Nico's gonna draw both of his pistols.
Put you all where you are on the map, because right now most of you are still in Grath's room.
Like, how much movement do I get? Because I would start pacing down. That
I feel
hallway
like you're
towards-
probably right where you are, Nick. Just put where everyone else is as they're coming out and scrutinizing the hallway. That's probably where you could be, Rick. Doctor, okay? Grath is
I
probably
feel
right
like
here. You're still in the room?
no.
Okay,
it's
you're right
fine.
there? Okay. As you step out, then right at that moment, the doors open and you see Song looking like afraid, which is weird because their eyes, while they've been kind of salty in the past, they seem like terrified. And as soon as they see you, they begin running down the corridor, looking afraid, uncertain, and they just start saying, "Please, please help! Look, I please, look, ripping apart. They're shooting my arm, my data pad. Please help! Can you help?" And
Rick
then starts
will-
like beckoning you to come.
charge up to him and roll a perception.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Natural 20, so 24 for perception. I'm going to look at
Seems-
him and look down the hallway.
Seems totally flustered.
Look at the
Totally flustered. Look, please. The goblins.
Is there damage?
they're
You said there was damage?
Yeah. Look, there is damage. There is the goblins.
That's more for you, John, not for.
Okay. Yeah. No. Well, I'm responding a song. Okay. There's
Okay,
damage. There, please, just come. I really need your help. Grath, please come on. And Grath is like, let's go, and just starts like running down the hallway as
Where
well.
are we headed, son?
Nico,
Look,
We're
and
all running.
Song starts walking really quickly.
Where did you leave your salt shaker?
This is not the time.
Roll intimidation.
Yeah. Do you want to fight right now, Doctor? Okay. No. He says, "Look, they're shooting up my data pad. They shot it at me, and then they
Who's
point
they?
at the
Yeah,
goblins.
who's they?
The goblins. They're tearing everything apart. Please, come on, and starts keep walking
of
down the hall. I need your help. I couldn't get a hold of anybody." Grath is like, let's go. What is going on here?
Alert the captain that we're going to dispatch of
I've
some
been trying to-
goblins.
Song just comes in and says, "I've been trying to reach people. I can't reach anybody." And then my data pad, it was damaged. And then, and then Grath says,
Where are they?
"They're by the kitchen. Please." And Grath turns and says, "Look, can you all handle this? Because I can tell the captain, but I will come if you need me to."
Nico's gonna look back at Graf. He's like, "Oh, come on, Graf. You're looking for a workout just a second ago. This sounds like it'll be fun."
All right. Let's go. And then
Graf.
starts to go down.
I think you should come with us. Song, report to the bridge and tell them everything you see.
Okay. Are you sure? Because I'm. What if they're up here? I don't know. Okay. All right.
If they're
All right, I'll
up here,
go.
then we should all
Uncharacteristically scared.
Yeah, we should just go to the bridge then if they're gonna try and take over the ship.
So you all go ahead and put yourselves.
Wait, can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
Do you think there's more concern at the bridge than there is with these goblins?
Do you have time to talk about this?
Should we ask Grath? I mean, he would know.
Look, I have no idea. It sounds like there are some goblins tearing up the kitchen, and
Who cares?
that sounds like
song. Song.
Well, they're shooting at our crew, so that is of importance to me. And like is trying to like make a point to you that like it doesn't matter.
Song, I need you to calm down and please tell me exactly what you remember. Were the goblins shooting at someone?
It is
or
the space
returning
goblins.
fire?
They were shooting at me, and then I walked over to see what they were doing, and they were pulling panels apart, and they were just, it was terrifying. And then they just hit the data pad out of my hand.
The goblins are from the Dreamliner
And
thing.
they were like shouting. They were trying to look for something. I don't know. Can I just get your help dealing with them? Because this doesn't happen, and I know I put up a front earlier, but now I am terrified, so can you please just help out? Starts
Rick
breathing
will
heavy.
reluctantly nod and start heading down the hall.
Nico's already down the hall.
Here's is
Okay.
going down the ladder.
Okay.
Going down, baby. Down to the lower levels. Street sweeper, baby.
I'll have enough of your guff after I dispatch of these goblins.
Give me 1 second. Oh, that's what I wanted right there.
Oh, he's got to set up all the enemies for us. It's going to be an ambush. Great. Love it.
So you all go down. You go down the ladders. You start to walk up. I'll show you on the map here. You start to walk up the hallway. So you start to see it here. You start to walk down the hallway. You don't see anything down the hallway, but as you begin to approach, you do like the T intersection where the cafeteria is. You do start to hear some like get out of here, you butcher, and then like king, 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 and these sounds of like frantic voices looking. You're in the hallway. You can hear around the corner here. You hear like, get out of my way! Just gonna do this. I'm gonna push you to steal it, and I'm gonna take it. Why are you doing that? And then ching ching. What are you doing? Song and Grath are behind you. Song is behind the corner. Grath is behind you as well.
Rick will take the lead.
Yeah, here's just moving up alongside him.
Okay.
And we're going to approach the corners, and then Rick is going to do... Yeah.
Song stays back. Grath comes up behind Nico.
I'm going to hit myself beforehand with a booster.
And Rick has swapped to his artillery laser, his azimuth type
Okay.
artillery laser.
So
Because Nico's got both of his pistols here on.
okay, Nico pulls both of his pistols. Rick switched to his azimuth laser pistol. Doctor, okay?
No, artillery laser.
Artillery laser pistol.
I have my.
No, pistol. It's a
Artillery laser rifle pistol.
Cannon.
It's a cannon. Prehistoric Napoleonic era cannon. Dr. OK, what are you
Dr.
doing?
OK is
He rolls it
preparing
up.
a
Lights the wick.
basic booster for himself
Okay.
as soon as combat starts, because he's presuming
Okay.
the combat's going to start. And he has
Okay.
his tactical syringe spear equipped.
Okay. And here's what are you doing? Sorry.
Here's wants to know if there's any ammunition in that gun that he picked up. I think not, but
You do, yeah. So the ice carbine can hold 20 charges. 10 of them were expended in the shot that hit Nico's chest, and then there are
The
10
overload
left.
Feature.
oh, all right. Well, great. Here's will then have that ready to go.
Okay, you're proficient in that, correct?
That is a good question.
I think it's an advanced range weapon. Let me look, but I'm pretty sure.
Weapon proficiencies is on the top left side under profile.
Mm-hmm.
It'll say weapon proficiencies, advanced melee. I have advanced melee,
no.
basic melee, grenades,
It's not advanced
Heavy-
melee. I think it's
long arm, heavy weapons.
No, let's see. Basic melee weapons and small arms are what you are proficient with.
Yes.
And that particular.
Can't you still use it, though, but at a disadvantage on your roll?
That's a really good question.
I thought that's how it
Let's
works.
find out.
I think you're right, Will.
I think so too.
It is a long arm, it looks like, I think.
Oh, I have proficiency with long arms.
Okay, yeah, it's a long arm. All characters are proficient with any natural weapons they might have. If you use a weapon with which you are not proficient, you take a -4 penalty to attack rolls with that weapon.
Yikes.
So
That's pretty
Boom.
heavy.
yeah, that's not nothing.
Well, Hears still wants to try it out. And so he's just going to have it ready, and he'll keep it in mind that he's not proficient in it, though. So,
Okay, so you're gonna ready that weapon.
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Rick will like look back and say like, "Are you sure you know how to use that thing?"
Do I know how to use it? You're funny. You're funny. Let's just get started. Come on.
Nico's gonna chuckle under his breath.
So you all, Grath looks over at Rick and it hears and nods and pulls out an azimuth laser pistol.
Nice.
And as you all turn the corner, maybe you just peek around the corner. Do you walk around the corner? What do you
Yes,
do?
I will peek around the
You're
corner.
going to peek around the corner.
Do you want me to roll a stealth and a perception?
I don't think you need to roll a perception check. Just give me a stealth check. If you're just trying to peek.
It's very apparent. Oh man, I rolled a 4 for. Sorry, you said I rolled a 3 and then it
4.
was- you want a
So it's for stealth, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 4 for stealth.
Yeah. Okay. You peek.
So I got this giant rifle, and as I turn the corner to try to peek, I like just drag the rifle barrel along like the wall and just goes real loud.
And as that happens, you look around the corner, and the 4 space goblins are standing there, and they are frantically tearing up everything in sight. Pieces of the ship's interior are like scattered on the floor. There are mechanical pipes that are pulled off. Chaos seems to reign in that they're like shouting at each other, pushing one another when one of them finds something. And as soon as that scrape happens, they all 4 turn, see you, and shout, "No one will stop the New Bloods!" And that's our game.
Oh! No! It's time for our Dick of the Week.
Ah, great. Goblins again. What are they up to this time? I don't care what Grath thinks. I don't think Lozu is beyond suspicion. She could even be being mind-controlled. That moment in the dark hallway, too spooky and weird to ignore. I still can't help but feel like we're getting closer. Especially closer to this relic I keep hearing about. Is it a weapon that's gonna help me, us out? Or some ancient thing? Or something that's at least worth a hefty amount of credits? I have to find out what it is. I'm glad you're with us on this journey, though. I know we're gonna find out together soon. See you next Will Save Wednesday.